Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Buxton started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Swing and a ground ball, and it hits the bag. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Buxton stands at second with no outs. Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's going to be Ty France. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Laureano under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone, and that's ball two.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one off the mark, ball three.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Pablo Lopez.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Some high cheese for strike three. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Ball, two strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
Just missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
I I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
That's towards center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, one down. This is Willie Castro. One out, bases empty. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Royce Lewis. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Bottom of the second. Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Lewis makes the grab, 1 away. Laureano comes up to hit. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1 down, base is empty. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Pablo Lopez the strikeout. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So here's Bader now. 3-1 now. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Hammered on the line, base hit. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Ground ball right side, could be two. Mountcastle toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Emmanuel Rivera. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. And the count 2-1. And that one upstairs. That one is absolutely belted. Buxton sprinting after it. Can't get there. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
On the ground, out to short. On to France, and they get Mullins for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Maverick Handley. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Now he launches a throw over his head.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And now here is Tyler O'Neill. In for a strike and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Rivera, the runner at third. Henderson on at first with 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, 1-run game, and here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Ty France.
And the next pitch is way outside. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Next to hit, Brooks Lee.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one ripped. Fair ball.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And a strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. First and second, 1 out. So up next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He'll score. O'Neill whips it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
And that one is inside. That one misses. Full count, 3 and 2. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Cody Clemens now at the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away. And there's a ball. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Makes a sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out. And now Bader up to the plate. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
So 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Now one missed. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes Bader around third. 1 run is in. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and a full count
3
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And they'll do it again. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good. Wow. Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And that's downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Goes down looking.
Now pitching.
Keegan Aiken takes over on the mound.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Brooks Lee.
Shortstop, Brooks Lee.
The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, called strike. That's outside. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Willie Castro. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. On the outside corner, got him looking. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And into the box for Baltimore, Emmanuel Rivera. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Too high, and now it's 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and the Orioles down to their final out. Now the Orioles catcher, Maverick Handley. Close, but called the ball. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
And that one missing low. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one in a blowout.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.